I want to make this video for just music artists, managers, and anyone that wants to get back in the music world. And obviously, I already want to target that. This video is just to target that. So for it to get a couple thousand views, shared, it's just for musicians and artists. And do you know what I mean? And obviously, my YouTube page, I always try to give insights and try to refer it back to music. I do obviously talk about wider things on it, but at the same time, I do talk about things what's happening in our culture. I don't always try to cover worldwide things that's happening in America and whatnot, which I will soon, but more down in the music world. Like, it's our culture to help get up and coming artists and managers do what they need to do. Now, for me, is I always try to kind of give angles of like, look, guys, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. Do you know what I mean? Like, these are the things that you need to do so you can, there's success stories. For me, don't worry about me. I'm always pivoting. If something don't work, I'm going to pivot till it works. Do you know what I mean? The Bouncer Hub, I've been doing this properly, consistently for over a year now. Since last year, I've made a return back to music, and obviously, Siru being the first artist that I started really developing and kind of making sure that obviously the marketing and the new tactics kind of works. Now, that story of Siru, he's been doing music for years, 6, 7, 8 years, you get me? And obviously very talented and still trying to find his way. So it's like being that, put your money here, don't do that, hold out for that, this is connected, keep on making these videos, this, reactions or whatnot. It led to it doing what it needs to do. Now, there's a formula that I've found and it's proven. Like, there's artists, yeah, and obviously I have got testimonials. I should make a video with artists with a testimonial, because I'll probably do it tomorrow. You get me? I'll do it tomorrow, guys. Because it's like, I want to show you where things start from scratch. There's a lot of artists that don't get no streams. They can't get 1,000 streams, and it's okay. You get me? And these artists that I've just worked with, they didn't have no streams. You get me? They're from Australia. I put ads on in Australia, and I like to work with artists outside our culture as well, because they have a different mindset. They ain't got a scene like us. You get me? We've got the scene, they ain't got the scene like us. Now, 12 million people, artists, uploaded to Spotify last year. Yeah? 0.6% made 10,000 and more. Yeah? That's less than 1%. 99% of artists lost money. They didn't make money. That's a fact. Go look it up. There's articles of it. Do you know what I mean? I'll let me even go deep to find the article, just so everyone's aware. You get me? Because for me, it's like 12 million artists. I want you to know how serious this is. You get me? And it's like, if you're an artist watching this and you're not actually taking heed or taking the serious of what I'm actually saying, then this thing here is just it's like a jolly up for you. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a jolly up. But you can see it here. You get me? 12 million artists uploaded music to Spotify last year. Less than 0.6 generated 10,000 and more in royalties. Now, guys, even if you want to get into it, it even shows there was 1,450 artists who generated $1 million or more in royalties from the platform. You get me? That is crazy. You get me? That is crazy. Now, $4,000 gets you 1 million streams. $4,000 gets you 1 million streams in some countries. $4,000 gets you 1 million streams. You get me? $40 times 100 is $4,000. You can sell hoodies and reach that target and have the data and keep on retargeting. You get me? This is why Trapstar and all these other clothing brands make so much money, because of data. Now, my thing is this, guys. Flick on my screen, show you certain things so you lot can see. Siru has 148,000 monthly listeners. Now, Be With You, I wasn't involved in that. Gangsters Paradise, I wasn't involved in that. West Norwood, Green Bandana, and 12 a.m., I was involved in that. And from the 3 songs, I got them from 500 monthly listeners to 100,000 monthly listeners in 90 days. Now, I'm going to keep on saying this just to drum into artists' head. This thing is not heard of. Like not many artists can achieve that. But it's not about the talent. It's about where to put your money, where to drive people, the short form content and all these areas. And this is what's very important for artists, because guess what, guys? You're going to keep on doing music videos. You can keep on going studio. You can keep on spending so much money on studio, and you're going to have a catalog, and you're going to have all these other things, but you're not going to recoup or make any money, because it is a fact. Do you know why it's a fact? Because this is what Spotify is showing us in data. Spotify is showing us that 99% of you are not going to make no money. Do you know why? Because you don't understand how to market. But it's safe to say, though, Siru is in that 0.6%. You get me? Going on to his Spotify numbers, Siru is in that 0.6%, because it's safe to say that 1 million streams is $4,000. So this West Norwood alone has got more than $10,000. So it's safe to say that Siru is in that. Now, there's 2 Australian artists that I'm going to do a video and show you lot about. The Australian, like, when I play their music, you can react to their music, what you think of their music and whatnot, but it's not about the talent. It's about what we're doing here. You get me? Getting streams. And the reason why I'm showing you them from early, so you can kind of see the process, to get me, from early, because we've done it over and over and over again. We've done it with free rent. We do it, and this is how you get in. And we got them into the editorial algorithms. We got them into the Spotify algorithms, and that means that they're going to keep on streaming, they keep on pushing the song. Now, getting straight into this, just to kind of show you, and being like very direct, because it's like, the reason why I opened up the Bouncer Hub and drumming into artists, because there's not no one doing it. You get me? No, regardless, there's no one doing this. You get me? So I'm gonna show you get me, and break it down. This is my community here, guys. This is my community. There's an app on School, SKOOL, and this is my community. Every other week, this Sunday, I've got a webinar. I'm gonna do more and more. Have I got a webinar this Sunday? Yeah, I've got a webinar. So every other week, I do webinars. You get me? Boom, for members of the team and members of the community, and obviously you kind of see loads of other things. We talk about things, uploads, etc. 13 hours ago, there's a community. Everyone's doing what they need to do. There's a community. Everyone's doing what they need to do. It's got 1.9k people in. Beforehand, the community was free and people will come. Now I'm taking this community more and more serious. So what I'm gonna do, and what I'm doing for a limited number of people, and I keep on plugging this, just like when I was in Dubai, when I was in the UK, and I done £1 a ticket, and I done 3 dates, and I made artists come to Brighton and Manchester, and I done masterclasses. You get me? Go online, you start seeing people do masterclasses for £500 a ticket and whatnot. I done £1 a ticket to give back to up and coming artists, for them to understand the basics and for them to, elevate. You get me? I've done a step-by-step guide, you get me, into, let me show you as well. Let me get it up. I've done a step-by-step guide into how we got Siru from 500 monthly listeners to 100,000 monthly listeners. Now, you follow this blueprint, you're going to get monthly listeners. You're going to get streams. You're going to be happy. You're going to get recoup. You get me? And then you're going to message and say, listen, Bounce is the GOAT. I learned this method through Bouncer. You get me? And usually, you see PR companies, they charge a lot of money. PR companies charge a lot of money for marketing campaigns, and they're just a waste of money. PR and marketing companies, they charge a lot of money. And for me to even work with me on one-to-one, I charge 2-3K, because my time is everything. I know what I'm doing, and my time is everything. But what I'm going to do for a limited number of people, so you lot can see for yourself, is I have all this. I have all this marketing strategies behind Green Bandana, marketing strategies behind Freestyle, 12 a.m. West Nord, marketing strategies behind Single, West Nord. Select your free songs based on what data shows. How to use marketing, test your song snippet. How to choose free songs existed. How to acquire a song in the correct order. Guys, the list goes on. The list goes on. I've got this for you. And I've got, for 1 year, every other week on a Sunday, 6 p.m., breaking down marketing. So I've got mentorship and coaching group sessions for you, myself. You get me? And then as things get more and more, I'll get more artists to come speak about their journey and whatnot and whatnot. Now, this is for a one-off payment of £50. £50 for a limited number of people. This is a one-off payment of £50, guys. Now, if you make something for free, no one sees the value in it. I'm done. I only want serious people. So 9 times out of 10, people will be like, I need reactions. I'm not giving you no reactions, bro, and I don't want to listen to your music. Get me? I will listen to your music if I see you committing. I know that you're serious, and then I will give you the world in terms of do it like this, that, and actually see you achieve on it. But stop messaging me, telling me, oh yeah, boom, I need to tell me what you think. Listen, I haven't built myself to this name to just be like, yo, yeah, boom. I wouldn't be able to even have a life. But there needs to be some area of commitment. You get me? So for the limited number of people, we will be doing this. You see, after when it comes and it goes, it goes. Because for me, history is telling, man, that 99% of you will never make money in music. And man needs to kind of stop that. You get me? And it's funny how that 0.6%, Siru's in that 0.6% because man knows what to do. So that was last year. You get me? And the first act that man built, I'm sick of tired of talking about Dig That's accolades years ago. I'm sick of tired of talking about, free song marketing strategy with Quengface, or this is what happened, or this is how we done it, and this is the results. Like, I'm literally showing you real life stuff, what's happened. And if I go to another artist called Free Ren, I'll show you, we worked on his first ever song. Let's get to it, because I kind of want to show you this one as well. Just so you can kind of see, there's many artists, bro. There's many artists, you get me, that we've worked on strategies and that. But now I'm taking it serious where it's like, okay, cool. Do you want man to work on the strategy? This is what you need to do. Join the group sessions. We'll put together a strategy for you and we'll get you going and boom, 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 boom. Now, Free Ren, we worked on this single here. Is on 162K views. Now, at the time when we worked on it, let me kind of find the deck so you can kind of see it. At the time when we worked on it, it was only, we got him to 100,000 streams we got him to 100,000 streams in 60 days. In 60 days, we got him to 100,000 streams. You get me? So let me show you guys, yeah? Getting it up now. We got him to 100,000 streams in 60 days. Okay, here. Case studies. Bam. At the time, he had 12,000 monthly listeners, 100,000 streams, dates, you get me? Boom, date of release to November, you get me? September to November, 100,000 streams, 3,400 saves, 2,500 added to playlists. We got into 100,000 streams in 60 days. Obviously, boom, this is where we are. Look, at the time, whatever. Now, him not doing no promo, guys, just go straight back to it, just so you can understand the algorithms and what happens once we start putting our energy into these things. Him not doing no promo, guys, is like he hasn't pushed, he ain't done anything now. And he's on 162,000 streams. So this is what happens when you're an artist. When you start getting into the algorithms and you start posting consistently, or you start doing short form content, you start doing certain digital ads to drive people, you start getting into the algorithms, you start printing money, and this is where we need to be. So if you're an artist or a manager, bro, and you don't have £50 to learn something that's gonna come now and is gonna go, I don't think that music is for you. That's just me actually kind of being very honest. And a lot of artists feel like me, myself, I'm going to come around and hand you over a briefcase, like put money into you. Data shows that 99% of artists fail. They don't make money. 99% of you, though. So man needs to change the statistics of that because that is crazy. You get me? And data shows that it's like more of a guaranteed thing. You learn this method, you're gonna extreme and you're gonna recoup your money. That's a guaranteed thing. You get me? You learn this method, what I'm saying, you're gonna stream and you're gonna recoup your money. And you don't need to do music video for this. You don't need to do a music video for this method and you're going to stream and recoup your money. How about I tell you that? Because you always, when things start moving and you start going into Spotify algorithms, and when you start going into Spotify algorithms, that's when you start really, really connecting. That's what I would say. Guys, what I'm going to say to you is for a limited number of people, I'm going to keep on pushing this till next week, Friday the 13th, because that is when we go live, you get me? And obviously, boom, it will be done then, you get me? It will be done, you get me? So, in description, click the link in description, yeah, and sign up. That's it. You'll get an email, you'll get a WhatsApp, and on the day you'll get an email and a WhatsApp. Man's not here to waste no time. You get me? You don't have £50, you don't have £50. You better ask someone to borrow someone £50 because this is the best £50 you're gonna ever spend in your life. That's it. And it's more on the sense of commitment. You get me? Don't waste my time. You get me? Don't do things for free. This is my time here. My YouTube's for free. But if you're an artist taking this serious, take it serious. Click the link in description and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.